Hello guys, my name is 711 and welcome to the 7th and final week of the Ubers Pokémon Association. So, this is the last game and I am battling Leo and hang on, just realized that he is slightly off. Okay, so anyway, I'm battling Leo. He has a Mega Mewtwo Y, which is extremely scary. He has a Rayquaza, which is also extremely scary. He has, 4 Ubers. He has a Shuckle, and he has a Ditto. So, let's get on with this battle, shall we? So in this battle, I decided to lead off with Nugget. So here's Kyurem White. People just like to lead off with Turbo Blaze or whatever to try to just knock out my Nugget right away. So I decided to bring the Focus Sash. I got my rocks up. He has no way of getting rid of the rocks. They are here to stay. So now in comes Batman and he switches into the Shuckle and I throw a Toxic on it. And that was pretty lucky for me because this Shuckle is kind of hard to wear down. And so in comes Harambe as he has the Sticky Webs. Flare Blitz was a roll to kill. I got a low roll and he gets to set up Stealth Rock. So Stealth Rock and Sticky Webs on my side of the field, just Stealth Rock on his side of the field. So now here is Rayquaza. I keep on Flare Blitzing because I'm Choice Scarfed. It's just a typical Scarf set. There's a Dragon Dance, and I win the speed tie. And he goes down. Harambe gets a kill. Next in comes Dialga, and I really don't have much for Dialga. So I just Flare Blitz, and down goes Harambe. And so now Dialga is about half health, has the leftovers. So I bring in Underrated with an Air Balloon. I need to do some chip damage on this Dialga. So I wanted to do a Destiny Bond. He didn't see the Air Balloon, so that was kind of unfortunate for him. Now there's a Swords Dance. And so my best plan of attack here is to Shadow Sneak. I actually did not have Sacred Sword. That would have been really helpful, but I messed up. So there's a Draco Meteor, which doesn't do anything, and so one more Shadow Sneak is going to be enough to weaken it a good bit. So now here's an Earth Power. Takes out Underrated. I go out into Deoxys Speed, and I am able to paralyze Dialga with a Thunder Wave. Probably should have knocked off, but it didn't really matter. Draco Meteor was extremely clutch because I know that he showed the Ice Beam earlier. And so this is my opportunity to set up with Terror, hopefully. And so I get a Dragon Dance off. And Dialga uses Ice Beam, does not knock me out. And at +1, I went for the Earthquake, and that took out Dialga. So that was a big part of me that... so I was pretty scared about that Dialga, and now it is no longer a threat. So he brought the Ditto in on me. Now here's the interesting thing, is that he wanted to transform, and he wanted obviously to sweep me from here. So he said, let me move this over. Mike, you're forgetting one thing. Thank you for sweeping yourself. Well, guess what, Leo? I planned something very special for you, because my moveset was Dragon Dance, Earthquake, Frustration, and Refresh. I had Refresh in case I was burned or toxic, whatever, but I was running Frustration with no speed because I figured that his typical Ditto that you bring is probably bound to have maximum happiness. So a maximum happiness Ditto is going to do nothing with Frustration. Even though he's at +1, look, that does 1%. So I go for the Dragon Dance because I know he can't touch me. So there's a Dragon Dance, and here's one more Dragon Dance, and I can just clean up from here. Frustration is going to take out this Kyurem White, and actually I can just clean up with Frustration from here on out. The Ditto is going to try to do a Frustration at +3, only does 2%. While my Frustration does a whole lot more because Terror just hates the world. Terror just hates the world. Mewtwo Y, Mega Mewtwo Y, I'm at ×2.5 speed. Sticky Web doesn't bother me, and so I win the game. I have been waiting all season to pull this off. When I saw that Leo drafted Ditto, I said, you know what, this is what's going to happen, and thankfully for me, I was able to pull through, stick to my plan, and carry out my plan to perfection. So, without that little flaw, in Leo's preparation, he probably would have won because he had the Mega Mewtwo Y, he had the Ditto, he had the Kyurem White, and that would those 3 Pokemon were probably enough to finish off Terror, which was at 14% when Dialga went down, and Crobat would probably not be able to take out those 3 Pokemon. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Unfortunately, guys, I was 1 win short of making playoffs, so I will not be in the playoffs. This is my last Ubers battle for a while, but you know what? I learned a lot, and I had a lot of fun, and so that's really what counts in the end. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.